Hello and welcome. I am Laon, a certified life coach and addiction recovery coach, here to teach you manifestation so that you can manifest the life of your dreams. If you are new here, you can check out the drop box below if you want to work with me one-on-one. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. All of that is below. If you could do me the solid of hitting that subscribe button along with the bell icon, that way you are notified anytime that I post a new video, and do the thumbs up button if this video inspires you. That way it can get pushed out to other people to also be inspired by it. Today we are going to jump into the topic of what do you even offer in a relationship when manifesting a specific person, and like what I mean by this. So obviously this is going to be a specific person, but we can use this in any area of our life. If we are manifesting money, like what do we bring to the table when it comes to career or comes to an organization that we're working for? It could be for manifesting friends, like what do we bring into a friendship? Literally any area of your life, you can utilize this and have this outlook on things. I'm just going to, in this video, break it down for specifically a specific person, a partner, a romantic interest, okay? So a lot of times in relationships, in what we are wanting from a partner, we don't actually have ourselves. Well, what do you mean by this, Laon? What do you mean? If everyone is us pushed out, doesn't it make sense that we would have to be a version of us that also offers this in a relationship? So if we are desiring a partner to emotionally be intelligent and stable and balanced, doesn't it make sense that we would also have to be that? Doesn't it make sense that instead of us reacting emotionally to everything that they say and do, because that's what we want from them, we don't want them reacting emotionally to everything that we say and do, does it make sense that we would have to be that as well? If you want a partner that chooses you, doesn't it make sense that you would have to choose you? If you want a partner that doesn't manipulate you, doesn't it make sense that you have to stop manipulating your 3D? So what do you offer to a partner that you would want from them? It's got to be equal, right? If you want financial security, do you feel secure within yourself? Like with your finances, or do you look at abundance from a lack mindset? Because again, how are you going to have a partner that is responsible with their money, that is secure within their money, doesn't bitch about how broke they are or the things that they're buying for you or doing with you? Doesn't it make sense that we would have to provide that in the relationship, at least with ourselves, have that mindset? So just look at the big picture. If you want a partner to treat you with compassion, if you're going through something, doesn't it make sense that we would have to be compassionate with ourselves and hold space for ourselves? If you want a partner to listen and hear you and see you, doesn't it make sense that we would have to listen to ourselves, hear ourselves and what our body is trying to tell us, hear what the 3D is reflecting back to us, and make a change about it? Make sure that we feel seen within ourselves. Make sure that we're showing up for ourselves. Because again, if we want a partner to do these things, we have to do it for us. So once again, I know that we want our partners to be a certain way and to show up a certain way, but are we even doing that for us? Are we showing up in that way? Because everyone is us pushed out. So if we can't even do it within ourselves, we're not even offering it to us, how can anyone else offer it to us? So what do you bring to the table in this relationship? Are you someone who is emotionally intelligent, secure, stable, and balanced internally? Do you have a stable and balanced nervous system? Do you do good under stress? Are you good at communication? Do you feel safe? Can you make yourself feel safe? Do you manipulate your 3D, or are you the type of person that knows, hey, I just have to go within. Doesn't matter what's going on outside, right? Are you the type of person that chooses you? Are you the type of person that makes sure that you are prioritized? Make sure that your wants and needs come above anybody else's. These are things that we need to start to incorporate within ourselves. That way our partner shows up prioritizing us, making us feel safe. Make sure that they're compassionate and hear us and listen to us, that are good at communicating. We have to be this person before we can experience another person in that same light. Does that make sense? So what are you offering this relationship that you would want from your person? You have these high expectations, but can you even meet your own expectations? And I think that's where like the world is getting caught up. Like they have these high expectations for everyone else to achieve, right? But then they get let down. Well, why is that? They get let down because they aren't even doing it for themselves. They're not even setting expectations for themselves. Like, I am the total package. Well, what makes you the total package? Do you actually believe that about yourself? Right? What makes you stand out so much, makes you so irresistible that they would choose you over anybody? Do you believe that you could be chosen over anybody? Even if it's the top model in the world, do you believe that you would be chosen over that person? Those are expectations you should have for yourself. Nobody could ever compare. I don't care how much money you're making. I don't care, what your body looks like. I don't care how amazing of a person you are. Nobody can compare to me because I know my worth. I know my value. I am more amazing. I am more beautiful. Set that expectation for yourself, and then it will become easier to be able to set high expectations for other people and not get let down, because nobody can let you down. It's you letting yourself down. And the only way that you can let yourself down in regards to a romantic relationship is by not being the version of you that can also exceed these expectations. You have to not abandon yourself. You have to be there for you. So what are you offering this relationship? What are you offering yourself that you would want your specific person to also match you at? You want alignment, right? You want balance in your relationship, but how can there be balance when it's one-sided? Well, I want you to be this perfect person, but I can sit over here and not have to change a thing. That's not even realistic, because everyone is you. They are a projection of your belief system. If they're a projection of your belief system, then how are you going to have the balance if you're expecting all of this from them, but you're still sitting in a shit mindset? You don't even believe that you could offer this amazement in a relationship, yet you want an amazing man or woman. You want the perfect man or woman, or the ideal man or woman. You're not even the ideal version of you. You get what I'm saying? So to fix this, I do mirror work. That's what I have found, and I know I've been talking about this a lot lately. You can also write a list. That's something else I also did, like my ideal version of me list. Setting expectations for myself, knowing that whatever I'm setting for myself or setting for a partner, I can get myself, right? So I would write out a list or do the mirror work about who I am now. What makes me the total package? What makes me so different than any other girl? What expectations can I set for my partner, knowing that I can also exceed those expectations for myself? Knowing that because I'm providing this to my partner and providing it to myself, like, of course, my partner's going to be able to provide, the security that I'm looking for, or the safety that I'm looking for, or the communication I'm looking for, because I'm communicating with me. I'm being there for me. I'm choosing me. I'm showing up for me. I'm prioritizing me, right? So it's getting clear on those things. Again, you can do it in the list form of this is who I am now. These are my expectations that I'm holding myself to, that I know because I'm holding myself to them. My partner will never let me down if I set high expectations for them as well, right? And you don't have to tell them the expectations if you're currently with them. It's not about that. It's about, okay, what do I offer this relationship? The emotional stability, the financial security, the safety. Am I giving that to myself? Because I can't expect someone else to show up and do these things for me if I'm not doing it for me. If I'm not able to even comfort myself or make myself feel safe or make myself feel loved. How do I expect a partner to choose me if I abandon me every single time? Do you get what I'm saying here? So when it comes to the mirror work, if you want to go that route instead of the list method, the mirror, you can do both as well. But the mirror work, what we can do is look yourself in the eyes. And I explained to a client last night that sometimes I put my hand on my heart and just hold my heart, right? Really connect with myself. If I'm saying things that I am not currently believing. The other thing I will do, I speak a lot with my hands, as you guys can tell. It's the Italian in me. But so I might get like aggressive with the way that I'm speaking. Like, no, Laon, you are chosen. I prioritize you. I will always choose you. I will always be there for you. And I'll do that and like point at myself as I'm looking myself in the mirror in my eyes. The other thing that I suggested for my client is tap on yourself. No, it's me that I'm talking about. I'm the priority. I know my worth. I know my value in doing that. Again, it's help centering yourself and putting the focus back on you. So if you're trying to create an ideal relationship and you have these high standards, can you meet your own standards? Right? So have that self-talk of in the mirror, looking yourself in the eyes, like, I know I am the total package. And the reason why I'm the total package is because I'm there for me. I support me. I comfort myself. I am balanced and whole. And I feel better and better about my life each and every day. I feel better and better about myself each and every day. I am so in love with me. I would date me. As I am right now, I accept myself where I'm at right now, understanding that I'm growing, understanding that I'm evolving into a better and better and better version of myself, just like my relationship with my specific person is going to. I make sure that I take care of all of my wants and needs, and they are the cherry on top. So of course they're going to take care of my wants and needs too. My expectations are set high, not only for them, but for myself, because I know I can reach my own expectations. Nobody can ever let me down, because it would just be me letting me down. And I love myself too much to ever let myself down. It's having that self-talk in the mirror. And you'll notice it's going to boost yourself, right? You're going to feel better. And you're going to actually start to believe, like, wait, there's a reason why I feel irresistible. There's a reason why I feel like I could offer this person more than anybody else ever could, right? It's a reason why, and you will feel like, of course my partner is going to show up unconditional with me, because I'm now realizing I'm unconditional with me. I'm now meeting my own expectations that I want everyone else to meet. I'm giving it to myself. It will start to empower you. Okay? So I know I was kind of a little bit all over the place because, well, that's my personality. But the meat and potatoes of this whole point of this video is, okay, if you have expectations that you want your partner to reach, do you also think that you could reach those expectations? Because someone else can't reach those expectations if you don't even believe you can. That's where it's too high of expectations of other people. It's where you're putting too much pressure on them. It's because they are you. So if you don't even believe you could reach these expectations, how the hell can anybody else? And it's reminding yourself of that. Like, yeah, I want the ideal partner, but am I being an ideal partner? Would I even date me? And reminding yourself of that. Because if you wouldn't even date you, why the hell would your illusion, your projection of you want to date you? Get what I'm saying? And the way that we can flip this is start to write out a list of, okay, this is my ideal self. These are my expectations that not only do I want for my specific person, but I know I can meet these expectations as well. I know what I bring to the table. Or you can do the mirror work and really just start to zone in on yourself of, this is who I am now. Nobody can top me. And just hyping yourself up. And you'll feel the elevation after doing the mirror work or rereading your list. You'll actually start to believe, this is who I am. So of course I can set high expectations, knowing because I'm meeting them, everyone else in my reality has to meet them as well. So hopefully this video was helpful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and hitting that bell icon. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up button. That way it can be pushed out to other people so then they know setting high expectations and how to actually reach those high expectations is possible by focusing on themselves. Okay, as always, guys, thank you. You got this.
Hey, bottom, hey, hey.